Hello, everyone. My name is Sol Sanchez Rabanal, and I'm the Gender National Officer at the United Nations Development Program in Mexico. And I'm here to talk about the project COVID-19 Women Safe at Home. In Mexico, gender-based violence is a growing public health issue. In 2020, almost 11 women were victims of feminicide every day. In Mexico City, 8 out of 10 women have suffered any type of violence, with half of those surveyed indicating that the violence has come from their partners. In terms of access to justice, 79% of women victims of violence do not seek support at national or local institutions, nor file a complaint. As a response, the Secretariat of Women of Mexico City created the LUNAS unit. These units work as shelters for women and their children, offering psychological, legal, and psychosocial support. According to official reports, domestic violence has increased in Mexico City due to the COVID-19 lockdown. Support services for victims have been disrupted as hospitals are being converted into COVID-19 units, preventing women and girls from accessing essential life-saving services. Even though stay-at-home measures are crucial to prevent the spread of COVID-19, they make it impossible for women and girls to escape from their abusers. In addition, unemployment and stress may exacerbate the frequency and severity of the attacks. Without proper action, this problem in Mexico City will continue to grow, putting the LUNAS unit at risk of collapsing. In this regard, in 2020, UNDP, together with UN Women, designed the project COVID-19 Women Safe at Home, based on 5 innovative strategies. First, the design of a hotline protocol to assist women at risk. Second, the development of a series of recommendations to strengthen emergency coordination mechanisms to eliminate re-victimization. Third, the implementation of a targeted direct cash transfers to help women break the cycle of violence in their households. Fourth, the design of a methodology to create women's community networks that foster sorority and women empowerment. Fifth, the development of an online training program for Mexico City public servants. Finally, to raise awareness about gender-based violence in the community, 7 outdoor movies screening from your window were organized. Through these 5 strategies, it is expected to decrease the number of gender-based violence victims during lockdown and reduce the economic vulnerability of those in the informal sector. For instance, 500 women gain economic autonomy and access to basic services thanks to the direct money transfers they received. At least 1,200 women, children, and men were reached by the awareness strategy from your window. 450 first responders are now able to assist victims with a human rights and gender perspective thanks to the hotline protocol, Línea Mujeres. Almost 3,000 public servants were trained on gender, equality, human rights, non-discrimination, and violence against women. 2,000 emergency workers improved their stress and burnout management skills through the platform Bienestar y Servicio, created to promote their self-care and well-being. 27 LUNAS units improved their management, response, and follow-up capacities by adding technological gadgets to their processes. These results have attracted new donors that ensure the long-term continuity and sustainability of the project. For instance, the United Nations Department of Political and Peace-Building Affairs awarded UNDP Mexico with a grant that will strengthen the early alert system of the Secretariat of Women in Mexico City and promote women's electoral and political rights during the 2021 election. Moreover, together with the Spanish and Mexican agencies for international development cooperation, UNDP will create a boat to guide women's victims of violence, as well as their acquaintances. Also, UNDP plans to provide media outlets with the tools necessary to cover emergencies with gender perspective. In addition, knowledge management and best practices will allow other regions to replicate this project. UNDP is extremely confident of the long-lasting impacts of the project as it has planted the seed to make human rights accessible for half the population in Mexico, women, leaving no one behind. Thank you.